Hello and welcome to this short walkthrough regarding the deployment of the NSX Edge node via NSX UI. So the first thing after logging to the NSX UI is going to the system, fabric and nodes. Here I already deployed the first Edge node, but I need a second one to have the proper configuration for the rest of the configuration of the NSX. So let's give it a name and an FQDN that is registered as an entry in my DNS. In my case, I'm in home lab, so I will not do any memory reservation for this virtual machine. Then credentials, and you can select here what to do if you want just to enable only the admin users, also enable the root credential. Here the password length must be at least 12 characters. And I'm also enabling the root SSH login. In my case, no audit credential are needed. I'm in home lab, so no problem with that. Then configure the deployment. So where to deploy these Edge node. In my case, I have this cluster already created, and of course where to put the data of this virtual machine, and I have my vSAN data store. After that, the configuration of the management interface. So the interface used to reach from the NSX managers, the NSX node. In my case, it's quite easy. It's the same network, just different IP. Gateway is the one, and the management interface is management here. Search domain, DNS server that is also acting for me also as NTP server, and then the NVDS switch. So the switch configuration regarding the Edge node here, there are different ways to configure it. It depends on how you want it. In my case, I want to configure in a simple way with two NVDS, one dedicated for the overlay networking using the single uplink and the static IP assignment. I have a dedicated network for this, and the subnet mask, it's easy, it's a /24. Then let me select the Edge tab exactly, and it's not finished because I need also the VLAN transport zone for the uplinks. Let's see, VLAN transport zone. And in this case, the uplink profile is different because it is edge switch profile and you have two interface. Trunk call, trunk call. Let me double check one thing here. Well, let me put trunk call also here because I'm tagging through the profile. While is deploying. I can show you the profiles that I used for this NSX Edge node. So I have one profile for the tab that I configured previously. I just give it a name and added the VLAN transport 21. So I don't need to tag also the port group related to this interface. That's why I selected trunk call. And then I have a default theming failover order, just one amplik active. What I did instead on the VLAN used for the uplinks, so the one that we'll use for the north-south communication, is in this way. It doesn't have any tagging on the interface, and you have two active uplinks in load balance source, uplink 1 and uplink 2. That's why it's asked for two different entries for this. Okay, it's going ahead. Let's have a look here. Okay, in the cluster, you can see that the virtual machine is in creation. So let's wait a little bit. And yeah, it's completed. And we can also have a look on the NSX UI. It's still in deployment progress, but in a couple of minutes, it should go in success and also show the tap IP. And as you can see, success with the tap IP configured. And if we have a look on the vSphere side, we can see the virtual machine. One thing that I recommend to do almost immediately is to create, since maybe in my case at least, these will be the two edge cluster will be providing the same services. I will do the anti-affinity rule. So the two virtual machine, they will not run on the same ESXi host. At least it will prevent single point of failure. This is the idea. And as you can see, it's already happening because this one is running on the 3 and this one on the 4. So it's fine. Thank you and see you the next time.